6:15 this morning. Well, Apple, Best Buy, Target, we all know those doors will be packed during the holiday season. But what about shopping locally?
Yeah, one local clothing shop company is hoping to spark your interest with a pop-up shop this season. And Joel Nichols joins us live from the store at Town Center Crossing in Leawood. Joel, you had the hook earlier. Have they taken that away?
Well, you know, and every time I appear on television, there's a chance there'll be the hook. You know, that's always a possibility. But this is the Kansas City Clothing Company, here in this little pop-up shop for a few more weeks. So get out here, support local. But also, Tim is here from a foundation that helps children in Kansas City, and this has really been a great partnership. Tell us about the foundation and how this all works together.
Well, the foundation, called the Sporting Kids Foundation, simply exists because no one budgets for cancer. In Kansas City, 180, 200 families will get the bad news that their child has cancer. That puts a lot of pressure on the family. A lot of organizations support research, care, treatment. We actually come in and help the family, whether it's pay a past due bill, provide financial support. So that's where we come in. And it's great. Jeff, actually, the Kansas City company, actually reached out to us and wanted to honor these families during Childhood Cancer Month in September.
Right.
Came up with this great hero campaign. All we had to do was really participate and support him, and they've been great. And at the end of the day, the Sporting Kids Foundation, all volunteer. We're a small business in ourselves.
Well, what's neat is that you were your neighbors and friends that came together to do this. What a great thing.
Yeah, it was. We were just a bunch of guys who liked to have a good time and realized that you could actually do some good having a good time. And at the time, a neighbor of our son got bone cancer, and we saw firsthand the impact that has on the family. So we decided to turn it into something meaningful. That was about 2009. The organization has given away over $700,000 to local Kansas City families.
And you showed me this morning with the names blotted out, so we protected privacy, but some of the examples of people who end up several $100s, maybe thousands of dollars in arrears and need this help, and they have no one to turn to until you come along.
Absolutely, and that's the great thing. The example I showed you came from Children's Mercy. So we work with the social workers at Children's Mercy and KU Med. We're not in a position to make the value judgment, so they help us figure out where the need is, and we just satisfy it. And I think one of the reasons why Children's Mercy likes working with us, those requests that I showed you, one of them was a disconnect notice.
Right.
It was resolved within a couple of hours.
See, and that's the neat thing. You can be a superhero. These are an example of the superhero t-shirts you can get here at the Kansas City Clothing Company, and help yourself to a great t-shirt, but also help the charity at the same time and help kids in Kansas City. It can't be any better, and it really is an amazing thing, because Delise Hofen, whose family has battled children's cancer here in town, and she's been a real spokesperson for this, she'll tell you not a lot of money spent on pediatric cancer research and that kind of thing. So somebody that comes in and helps, like your foundation, what a huge difference, not just at the holidays, but year-round. So come out here to the Kansas City Clothing Company, find some great gifts, but help some kids at the same time. It's a perfect gift for everybody.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Check something off your list and do some good. Thank you, Joel.